This was just how close the last game was, where RNG felt like they're about to take us to a game number 5. But getting caught out through the mid lane, even after Ocean Soul here, we're just looking at the highlights of RNG. I mean, Orcs, this was a game to behold. This is so great to look back on.
And I want to give praise to Gala because it's so easy to look at that last play of the series and be like, Gala lost it, Gala got caught, Gala died, Gala cost it. But real talk, the only reason they were in that game was because of Gala. He was just an absolute monster, and mistakes happen, and I can understand it's going to be a devastating feeling when you lose the series and you feel like it's on you, but I think he has had an amazing season, and I think he's proven that like he can absolutely carry. It's just there was a bit too much weight in that final game. They were already in a comfortable position being 2-1 down, and he made a mistake, but I hope to see him sort of bounce back in the regional qualifier because I think he has been honestly excellent in the AD carry role.
And you know, the thing I feel like in that series is like, I feel like Ming was one of the best players. Ming in that series was exceptional. Ming on the Brom there, on the Rel that we've seen. You got to give a huge shout out to him. So it feels like Ming was definitely a part of that success if we are talking about Gala. But ladies and gentlemen, with LNG's victory, Wendy is standing by with Icon to have a chat about this miracle run we're seeing on our screens.
Hello everyone, welcome to interview, and I'm standing by with Icon from Suzhou LNG. So another very huge victory for Suzhou LNG, and for your opponents RNG. To be honest, they are very super strong. They're a very strong opponent, and also they can have so many coordinated team fights in the previous matchups. So is there any special preparation made for this best of 5 before today's matchup? 那首先恭喜你们，今天很漂亮拿下比赛的胜利。那其实对于你们的对手 RNG 来说，他们也是一个很强的对手。同时，比如说像团战啊方面，他们也是做得很好的。所以说，可能在今天的 BO5 之前，有对他们做哪些很针对性的准备吗？
就像今天我们 BP 做的一样，每一把的 BP 应该都是我们准备之中的。
So I think for the preparation, it can be seen from our ban pick strategy. So to be honest, in every single games, we have really prepared our ban pick strategies, and luckily it just goes for our wish. And also, I want to talk a bit more on your ban pick strategy, as you have mentioned, because after the loss of Game 3, we feels like in Game 4, you guys just remain the same ban pick strategy for the first 3 picks, and then you have just picked the Rise and then just left the counter pick to this support position. So what's the reason for that, and what's the thinking from the whole team during the Game 4 ban pick phase? 那其实说到 BP， 就像你刚才提到的，我们比较好奇的一个点是，其实你们在第3局失利之后，第4局前3手的一个 BP 是没有发生任何变化的，然后第4手先选下了你的中路英雄，然后把 counter 位留给辅助，所以可以问一下，就是这样的一个 BP 思路的原因是什么呢？包括说你们可能整体有什么样的一个考虑和想法呢？
就第3把我们的4、5楼，我们的 BP 前面是没有问题的，但4、5楼可能出现了点小失误吧，因为上单的英雄没有搬全，然后也只搬了一个辅助，然后先出辅助，感觉这样不太好，然后那把对面的辅助玩得很舒服，所以就调整了一下就好了。
So it feels like in Game 3 we didn't manage to have a very thoughtful ban pick strategies in Game 3 because we didn't ban out all the top lane champions for the opponents, and we only ban out 1 support champion, and we just picked the support champion in the first place. So the opponent's support, he can just play quite well and quite comfortable in the actual game. So we just made some changes in the Game 4 to just pick the mid champion in the first place, and then just leave the counter pick to Iwandi to the support position. So that's the change in our ban pick strategy. And also it feels like Game 4 was really intense, and the whole situation just went back and forth. And it feels like in the late games, the opponent's Azrael just skilled up so well. So how did you guys just to stop him and just get the win for Game 4? 那其实我们感觉第4局的话，也是战况非常非常焦灼。那其实打到后期，我们感觉对面那个 Gala 的 EZ 也是发挥的也是很出色，然后感觉他有一点比较难以阻挡的意味，但是你们却很漂亮的在最后的团战中是找到了很好的机会，然后终结掉了比赛。所以想问一下，可能你们后期的一些决策或者说思路是怎么样的呢？
没有什么太明确的那个决策了，就看后面，基本上打到后面就是5-5开了，就看谁找机会找得好就
To be honest, we didn't have any like special preparations or strategies in the late game. I feel like in the late game, the team that can just seek for the better opportunities for the hard engagement can just win the game. And luckily for Game 4, we are that team. And also, many people commented like in the playoffs, you are not having the champion pool. Instead, you have the champion ocean because you have already selected 10 different champions in this 3 best of 5. So, what's your thoughts towards this statement? 那其实很多人都说 ，icon 不是英雄池，是英雄海。然后你在季后赛的3个 BO5之中，已经拿到了10个不同的英雄。所以说，对于他们的这些看法，你有怎么样一个回应吗？
因为我打了比较久了嘛，我感觉这些应该是应该的。比较老的选手应该什么英雄都会吧。
Because I'm a veteran and I'm a very experienced player, and I played quite a long time in LPL. So I think as a veteran is what I need to do. So I think it's quite normal for me to just select different champions in the actual game. And my last question is now, RNG has qualified to the semifinals, and because of our double elimination, you guys just got 2 chances in the upcoming matchups. So what's your thoughts towards following matchups? And maybe do you have any words you want to say to all the fans that keep supporting LNG and supporting you? 那其实现在你们也是来到了4强嘛，那现在是复活甲套在身上了，所以说有没有什么想要对粉丝说的，包括说对后续的一些比赛有没有什么属于你的一个看法呢？
就感谢支持吧，然后后面我们会拿出更多不一样的东西，包括今天有很多还有没有用到的东西。
So I really appreciate for all the support. I really thanks of it. And also in the upcoming matchups, I would like to bring more new stuff, new strategies to you guys. Maybe we haven't showed those in today's best of 5. And definitely we're always looking forward to that. And congratulations again. 那再次恭喜你们，希望我们下面比赛能加油。And back to you guys. Bye bye.
Thank you to Wendy and Icon. New strategies would be nice. I mean, new picks as well. Anything's possible from that mid laner who had such a great, bad, then great again series. I mean, the fun thing watching Icon is sometimes you can just get the best of both worlds within one single series.
Yeah, I mean, I still find it insane that the 0-7 Renekton won the game, but I think it just showed how well LNG were playing, a lot of fluid adaptations, and I think that's why they won out in the late game. You know, it felt like this team were able to adapt, improvise, overcome at every opportunity when it came to the tricky decision making that normally bogged down less experienced teams in series.
Well, after that as well, LNG secure themselves a top 4. Bring up the bracket for you because now LNG have locked in double elimination. Against FPX is their next matchup, but if they lose that, they have a lifeline, a further one. Where RNG, ladies and gentlemen, they are not out of worlds. They can still make 3rd or 4th seed in the regional qualifiers. They have a lot of points, but I've been using my brain here, which is something rare. FPX, you know, they're pretty much guaranteed if LNG and RA or WE go through. So at this point, RNG can still make worlds, 3rd or 4th seed there in the regional qualifier. But LNG have a date with FPX the day after tomorrow, Orcs. And I cannot believe they've run all the way through. Now to what we'll call the semi-finals before the semi-finals.
And the thing is you look at that and you're like, surely they can't
not,
be
right?
FPX as well. But I don't even know anymore. I feel like at this point it's all out the window. They've hit the hot streak and they are riding that wave and they will keep going. And I feel like this point I hope FPX come with an A game because LNG look on form.
God, it's like what I remember 2019 JDG making the run all the way through, up 3-1s, 3-2s all through, and then getting to the finals against IG. Now, they didn't win that finals, but they made the bracket run from round 1. LNG trying to do the same. They got 2 more series to do exactly that as well, but they do have an extra lifeline. So congratulations to Li Ning, who have just blasted expectations. As I said before, against all odds, LNG have made the miracle run, and RNG, I mean, this is just, it's sad for them because the Golden Road is denied. The Golden Road being denied is huge.
But I think the cool thing about it is just we look at LPL as a region, how many great teams there are, and I feel like it's so hard to secure that because there's so much competition. I mean, there is obviously at Worlds as well, but it just feels like there's so many teams you can praise. You can look at all the strong bits. There's teams who've been knocked out. There's players we knocked out who, you know, Knight is a great example. And it's just the fact that there is always someone vying for that spot, and you can never sort of be satisfied with where you are because you'll be chased down. And we've seen that with RNG, you know, rough start at the split, found some momentum, but it wasn't enough. And now LNG looking to be the next ones on top.
Yes, they are 3 wins in a row now in the upper side of the bracket, but rather the round 1 run has just come true again. Ladies and gentlemen, big thank you to Orcs for his playoff cast as well. Great having you on the show, sir, with your analysis. Big thank you to all of our audience, the English broadcasters all. We'll be back tomorrow running through the bottom side to see what happens between WE and RA. It is bye for now, but not forever. See you tomorrow.
Africa Full Network.